Alright, I gotta say it. We're back with more Bleach! Okay, so originally I did say I was gonna come back. I'll probably wait until maybe the end of the season. I'll come back and like give some thoughts, or the case may be. But I did see a few in the comments. You guys really wanted me to come back, as well as saying it was gonna be really good the next episode or the next episode with some of these comments that you see above up here. But yeah, you guys are completely right. Peak fiction happened again. My God, he is him. Zaraki Kenpachi, bro. Dude, honestly, I can't believe how right some of you guys were when it came to the next few episodes of Bleach and how honestly good they are. I'm definitely gonna go over the last episode as well, but I just want to really talk about Zaraki Kenpachi right now and how amazing that episode was. And just the amount of hacks that was going around. Everyone's hacking like it was a Modern Warfare fucking lobby, and everyone has God mode on. I don't know what was going on. Oh yeah, real quick, there's also no negatives, so I just want to talk about a lot of the positives or a lot of the shit I did like through both those episodes. So the thing that I want to just go over first is just the first character that we see in this episode, where he just has just pure hacks on. I'll just call him Lee, Mr. Lee. Am I really ugly? Yes, you are. Man, this guy, like, I liked him a lot more when he does like his little, I don't know, like little spiritual form or the cases where he has in like the last like few seconds of you seeing him, more or less. But his hacks of just like, I erase my form, I erase my existence. I wish I could do that. And I erase my existence and form from your mind. What? 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 Tete Kubo honestly woke up and he said, you know what? I feel like writing more hacks today. And he then proceeds to make another character, the other Stein in here, who is quote unquote the most powerful one. Well, honestly, he should be, honestly, at that point. But Gremmy. He can use the power of his imagination. At that point, it was nothing to say or be done. I was just in shock and fathom. And when I saw Zaraki Kenpachi pull up like Huggies, I was like, what is he going to do? But man, honestly, it really puts it to perspective of how good Kubo is as a writer when it comes to the terms of Bleach and what he does, and just the powers of imagination and also the drawbacks that can be from imagining things. Also, like and subscribe, it helps. And honestly, watching this fight go out, you know what it felt like? It felt like, you know how some people make the videos of like, oh, if you had this superpower, this is all the drawbacks that you would have. This is exactly how it felt, but in the best ways possible. It was really done well. It made me even think to myself, I was like, damn, if I had the powers of imagination, would I even want it? Because low-key, I gotta choose some thoughts, but we're not gonna get into that, okay? Now, this is just pure headcanon. Again, you guys could either also correct me if I am wrong in the comment section. Please do that. That's always helpful for you guys to correct me. But the thing I'm going to say is, I think the downfall of Remy, what it was, is just, I think it was everything around him. I think if he killed Kenpachi, I guess, off the rip, maybe that would have just like ended things and it would have been as bad. But I felt like it was everything from the people around him being happy that he's Zaraki Kenpachi's back in action, from all the people just that like look at him, I guess, highly, like his pink-haired little girl, or even the Black Widow. That is her right there. I forgot what her fucking name is. And just like the ways Zaraki Kenpachi talks and the way he acts, the way he moves, and it was just like his imagination, I think, slowly started to, like, I guess, turn against him, or maybe even subconsciously also turning against him, in terms of making him think like he's such a strong and amazing great threat and a monster that is no way that he could possibly be him. He's just so much of that's him. He's so cool that he can't get up to him. He's like a fucking shooting star, and he's like a pebble. I also loved how we saw Zaraki Kenpachi's Shikai, where he has like his release sword, and it's like just a big ass, looks like almost like borderline like a battle axe, like not even a sword, more or less. And it's Loki has like a hilt on top of it, which is really weird but also really cool. And again, man, when it comes to Bleach, it always has it on point whenever it has it, when the quotes, I like, it's like, it was a quote in this episode and also the episode before that was just complete and utter fucking fire. It's going to be sad imagining what lies ahead, a world where I can no longer imagine anything. Peak. Also speeches, but I'll get into that later in the video. And I love also how much fun Kubo had with imagining things when it came to Remy, like all the guns that just popped up, or as well as sending Kenpachi into space, or putting him in like a little water prison jutsu, or just like sending him down into like the depths of like the earth, or the case may be, and crushing him with his like little daughter or pal friend thing. We don't know what it is, actually, but at least not yet. And then just seeing him coming out of whatever bad situation that he's put in, like the fucking monster he is so fucking good. Honestly, Kubo can genuinely do no wrong, especially when it comes to his last final arc of Bleach. Well, it might be another arc, but right now, final arc of Bleach. And now I really want to get to also the second episode, because more like thinking about it, I do really like that other episode as well, which I'm talking about is episode 19 of season 2 of Bleach. Because it's funny, because on the first watch I thought it was a good episode, but I was just like, oh, it's fine. Then I rewatched it and I was like, wait, this is really, really good. Like, this is actually amazing for like all the characters that's involved in this episode. Okay, also real quick before I go into the 3 main people that was part of this episode, I want to go to a quick I'm him moment when it comes to Ichigo, when he has to basically flash step down to get down to society, but he doesn't know like it's attacked or the cases. They're like, oh, it'll just take you like a week if you just flash up and you'll be fine. He's like, oh, okay, I'll just be a half a day. Yo, he's so him for that. But the thing is that makes it even more cooler than I him. He literally gets told, oh yeah, they are getting attacked like a few hours ago. He's like, what? Boom! It just flies down Mach 10 down the fucking staircase. He's like, you know what? We're not even taking the staircase. We're falling down to earth. Oh yeah, then he also calls Kisuke Urahara and tells him, yo, don't worry, I'm coming. Hold on till I come. And he's like, hey, what the fuck? And he's like, yo, you know what? We will. Just for you, Ichigo. Always. He's just him. Oh yeah, and one more more time. There's also the thing with the Quincy's of them. Like, they're loyal to basically Yoruichi or whatever the case may be, but like they like nah. Like when it comes to them dying, they're like nah. Like, I don't want to die. Like, they'll either harden their skin so they don't get cut, or they'll like plead for their actual life. Like, yo, no, I don't want to die. Like, they just second guess it. Most of them when it comes to them dying, that part. But when it comes to their loyalty, like yeah, we're really loyal to the guy. Or like, he's done so much for us. But when it comes to dying, nah. We gotta leave. And then they do another blurt out when it comes to Yoruichi. Oh, what Yoruichi is like, bruh, like, what the fuck? Like, why? Just tell me who he is now. They're making a suspense, like, killing me. It's actually killing me inside. But when it comes to the terms of S. Nodot, I believe that's how you say his name, he's actually pretty cool. Like, of him just being, I guess, in the hospital bed, and then Yoruichi's coming up to him, and he's like, yo, you survived. You've been in a lot of pain. Here's my power. Here you go. And just, I guess, undying loyalty, I guess, when it comes to S. He's like, he really generally wants to, like, be just a loyal servant to Yoruichi no matter what, which I think is cool. But at the same time, I think his power is also equally as cool, of him having the fear, and then you will always have an initial fear, and then he goes into an amazing fucking speech when he talks about fear, and how when it comes to something good or nice, everyone's like, you know what, I just have a feeling, like, oh, I feel like it's gonna be fine, I feel like it's pretty good, I just feel fine. But he said when it's a fear is when you actually know the exact reason why I'm afraid, which is known most of the time, unless like maybe I guess you, maybe if you're in the dark, maybe your imagination just like eat you alive. But anywho, that's not the point. I still think he had a really top tier and amazing speech when it came to that. And then also seeing what I also wanted to see for a super long time is just Rukia going in, seeing Rukia's Bankai, and then seeing Rukia just like have a good ass W. And this is the moment, this is the time, this is the I'm her moment for Rukia. That was really fucking amazing when it came to her, and just seeing like her now new abilities when it came to like her below zero powers and just negative 400 million Celsius and all this other shit. And when Rukia said, yeah, I'm already dead, that's fine, I'm dead, I was like,
I cried laughing when I read it.
Because a few months later when he's about to die, he's like, bitch, I got a Sharingan. And just put her in an infinite Tsukiyomi of fear for a little bit until her brother just came in and just swooped in and tried to save her. And that's sort of also the thing that I also loved and was sort of waiting for at the same time, because it felt like, I guess, Byakuya was like, I wouldn't say, well, at first he was a piece of shit, like he was a garbage human being, right? Just like letting his sister die. He's like, oh, it's all for the law and all this other nonsense that he thought to himself that he believed in his convictions. But when it came down to it, he's like, damn, I really do love her. And I guess maybe it just took him like almost dying or getting to that point of like borderline dying to be like, I really do love her and I should really express how I feel when it comes to Rukia. And that's what really makes me love this episode, just him talking to Rukia. And that's all she needed, just a little bit of like conviction talking and just confidence from her brother of like, yo, I believe in you, I love you, you got this, you know. It's around the words of what he's saying, you know what I mean? But like, and just seeing the look on Rukia's face, the happiness that she just feels from just her brother saying these kind words to her and saying how amazing she is and how strong she's gotten and how beautiful her Bankai is, it just like, it sort of warms my heart a little bit. And then that's just all she needed, that's literally all she wanted from her brother Byakuya, is just that. And she now knows like how he feels, and it makes her feel really well, and that's all she needs to win the fight. And I loved seeing her Bankai and how beautiful she was when she popped her Bankai. and as well as all the cuts that she would have from her powers because she's, I guess, not used to or accustomed to it. And also it's a little bit of a headcanon thing that I was a little bit confused about. You guys can probably confirm it in the comments or not, or if I'm just like making a theory or the case may be. But the thing of like her getting, I guess, cut when she was using her powers, I didn't know if like all the cuts or her hand breaking means like her powers, I mean her ice was like so strong or so cold that it was like colder than space or some shit like that, because there were also times where she was like, I guess, negative 243 Celsius, and I didn't know if it was because she kept making it colder is why she kept like getting messed up, or it was just a sense of like she's like coming down slowly, and either she's not coming down slowly enough or it's too powerful, or the case would be. But my goodness gracious, Bleach, man, Kubo again, he can't miss. He does not miss with his writing. Top tier. Bleach is back. Bleach is it's just peak. What can I say? What can I say? But I would like to say, as always, thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for everything. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Goodbye. Love you.